Hey everyone, I'm Leo and this is Adam. We are here in the beautiful country of Colombia getting ready for our next bikepacking project.
On this journey, we're going to be going through the Eje Cafetero, Antioquia, and the Parque Los Nevados. We're going to do a quick rundown of what we're carrying on our bikes, so stay tuned and see what we got. Okay, so here is a rundown of the bikes that we're using for our Colombia bikepacking trip. I have a EVOC hip pack that I always carry my camera and my shotgun mic and a tiny tripod on. We have a full video on exactly what kind of camera gear we use on these trips. So we'll link to that in somewhere up here. You'll see it. For this trip, we're using the Salsa Cutthroat again. Leo actually has a great video on exactly what is on this bike, so if you want to watch that video, we'll also link to it somewhere. But for this trip, we're not using a tent or a sleeping bag or a sleeping pad, specifically because we're going through a lot of jungle regions where it's going to be really wet and there's not much camping anyway that you can really do, at least in this region of Colombia. We're going through the Parque Los Nevados. In that region, there's a lot of beautiful places you could camp, but unfortunately, you can't take a bike. So we opted out of using a tent and sleeping bag, so the bikes are a little bit lighter. Up front, I have an Egress pocket. This is just going to carry my tech stuff, so a DJI mic that I use for filming, and then a tech pouch that I'll run through what's in here. This is all up front here. Right behind that, I have a Phoenix light. This is gonna, just a light basically for while you ride in the middle of the night or whatever. I have two feed bags where I'll fit mostly my food and any calories we need during the day. I have a little Garmin InReach up front with sunscreen, pocket knife, and also my chain lube. And on the other side, I have hand sanitizer and some headphones. And that's really it in here. I also have a Magtank where I'm also going to have a lot of snacks like bocadillos and extra knickknacks. I also have in the front here my Wahoo for navigation. So we built the whole route on Ride with GPS, so we're going to be looking at it on this throughout the day. In the frame bag, I have quite a lot of stuff. So I have a wind jacket, I have my drone controller. All of the things are going to be wrapped in bags because we don't know how much rain we're going to get into. I have the drone and then the charger for the drone as well. I have a whole pouch just full of miscellaneous bike stuff like, my Phoenix battery, the light itself, a spare sealant tube, some zip ties, etc. That's there. Small water filter. These are just quick tools that I want to have access to. A little 4 and 5 torque wrench, tire levers, tire patch, patch kit, super glue, those kinds of things. First aid kit as well, and then spare tube and a pump. So that's all in my frame bag. I also have a little tiny bag just in case we're running to a grocery store or something, you need to carry some extra stuff quickly. That's what I have this for. Okay, so in the back we have our Revelate design micro pannier system. This is a really awesome system because you can very easily just unbuckle and pull this whole pouch out. So when you're going inside the tent or back into your room, it works super fast and well. These are waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry about any of that. It's all attached onto an Old Man Mountain rack system. This is the Elkhorn. Really lightweight, and both Leo and I prefer this system mostly because it keeps all the weight lower to the ground, and you don't have to have a saddlebag that kind of flails around, right? So it's just a bit more stable, especially on rough terrain, and still relatively lightweight. So in one of these bags, I have all the Fjällräven clothes that we have for this trip. They're sponsoring this journey. So we're very lucky that they sent us these massive Bergtagen pants, Bergtagen pants. I don't know how to say it.
Bergtagen.
We're not going to get wet, and hopefully we stay warm. That's just my pant, and then this is the rain jacket as well. Mostly for the Parque Los Nevados, because the part of the route we're going to be going is really high up in elevation here, like around 14,000 or so feet, which here in Colombia at that elevation it's freezing and the weather can get nuts. Also with that we have a down jacket. So that's all my layers essentially for that particular side. And then on the other side I have all the rest of my clothes and toiletries. So we have, let's see, a toiletry bag. And then I have all my clothes in this Peak Design kind of small pouch, right? Made for organizing your clothes and whatever. But really, really great. So I have like my what is it called? Neck gaiter hat, a shirt to sleep in, my alpaca gloves, a winter glove, extra boxers, the shorts that Fjällräven gave us, some wool socks, and whatever extra layers that I need. But not many clothes, right? Just what we need for each day. And that's essentially it. In the back here I also have these Burt shoes. This is a really great shoe for just when you're off the bike. It's the only other shoe you need. So as soon as I slip off my shoes from the bike, I put these on, and that's it. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it. Water bottles up front. Just 2 bottles. There should be enough water along the journey. But that's it.
If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what would you do differently. We're always willing to learn. And as always, keep chasing regrets.